So I have talked about this man many times on my channel, right? And whenever I do talk about this man, majority of the times I talk about him because I am sick and tired of the fact of someone that gets double standards on the platform of Twitch, okay? Because, you know, Hasan comes out on Twitch, says a lot of ridiculous stuff, has a lot of ridiculous opinions, and he doesn't get banned. He doesn't get upheld to the exact same standards that everyone else is upheld to, and then he comes out and says, oh, my speech is hyperbolic, blah, 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 makes up some complete bullshit, everyone fucking believes it, and he's not banned for that. But this right here, this is a disgusting act, all right? And it's not been confirmed, but it is blatantly obvious of what is going on. Where there is a clip that has started to go around on Twitter. It went mega viral. I think at one point I saw one of the tweets had like over 7 million views of this, where he has a dog that is always prominent on stream, right? The dog's name is Kaya. And Kaya goes to stand up, and goes to walk away, right? Just like a normal dog. You know, my dog, all right, I have a dog. He gets up, and then he's just like, you know what? I don't want to sit here anymore. I'm just going to go walk around. Instead of letting your dog go, Hasan decides to yell at the dog and seemingly activates a shock collar on it.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
And this isn't the first time that Hasan has been mean to his dog, directly or indirectly, where there is another clip as well going around where he had a guest on there talking about how tight the collar is around his dog.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we can.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like, it's because she has a lot of neck meat.
And also spoken out about being mean to dogs as well.
It's just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just wrote a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. This is a dog.
And then there's also a photo going around of Hasan, a previous dog that he had, where he had a reverse spike collar on it, which if you tug onto those, it digs into the dog's neck, right? Now, if you are a fan of Hasan, you're probably going, oh my God, I can't believe this. This man, how is he so mean to dogs? Hasan's such a nice person. He advocates for all these things. Oh my God. No, he's not. He never has been, and he never will be. And a lot of people are starting to talk about how this whole entire thing of when it comes to Hasan having a dog, that it's actually just a front. Like that he just has the dog and he specifically places it. Like if your dog goes to get up, if it's in the background of your stream or your video, whatever it is, and it wants to stand up and go walk out, let it be. Let it do what it wants. Why are you actively telling your dog to stay there? All right? If your dog wants to go up again, maybe it has to take a piss or take a shit. Let it be. What people are thinking is that when it comes to Hasan and the reason why he has his dog in the background, the reason why he keeps her there with this shock collar is that so it seems like he's more of a sympathetic person, you know, because when someone goes on, especially someone who's like, you know, very emotionally involved, and that's what Hasan does. He always tricks on people's emotions. Whenever it comes to any of his political views, they're all emotionally driven political views. They're not like logical views a lot of the times. They're emotionally driven. So that's why he has a dog there, because you see the dog in his stream and you go, oh my God, he has a dog. Oh, he seems like such a great person. Girls love, all right? Girls love guys with dogs, okay? They do. You ever see them on dating apps? And you know, they talk about how like, oh my God, like if you have a dog in your profile, you're more likely to get swiped on than not. Like that's true. It's true. It's a fact, okay? Dogs are a way towards people's emotions. And that's why he keeps it there. And you know what? Doesn't fucking surprise me. It doesn't whatsoever. And you know, another way that I can tell that this wouldn't surprise me is because Hasan, even though he is not a practicing Muslim, he was brought up in a Muslim environment. He was born in America, but he grew up in Turkey. Turkey is predominantly a Muslim country. And when it comes to the Muslim views, on dogs, they are not very kind. It says here that many scholars hold the opinion that dogs' saliva is impure, and some believe even its fur is impure. According to the school of thought, to be in the state of ritual purity, a Muslim must pour water over any area of their body that a dog has touched. And then it also says that Muslims generally do not have dogs as pets, but rather as workers, with their prophet saying whoever would keep a dog for other than hunting, herding, or farming will lose a great reward every day. So this doesn't surprise me. Like, it doesn't. If you really think about it, the fact that he is keeping this dog in the background of his stream just for this emotional motivation, I mean, it kind of fucking makes sense. It really does. It's sad. It really is fucking sad. And to me as well, all right, two things. One, if you don't think this is a shock collar, it's like, what? Then what the fuck is this? Why is there a big chunk on the collar itself? Like, above that looks like maybe an air tag, but below that, that big block looks like a shock collar itself. And the way that he reaches over his desk and goes to, like, looks like he's reaching for something, and at that point in time the dog like jumps and screams, like, that already, that shock collar is on way too high of a voltage. Okay, way too high. Two, I don't think that shock collars in general are fucking necessary. I think that they are a form of animal cruelty, and if they are obviously like needed, like, you gotta, that should be on a very fucking low dosage, low like voltage. But even then, I think that they are a form of animal cruelty. Even having a collar, to me in this day and age, having a collar on a dog is fucking pointless. Like, especially if it's in the house. Why are you keeping a collar on the dog inside the house? Like, it doesn't fucking need one. All right. And you might say, oh, what if it runs away? That's why you get your dog microchip. You get your dog chip so that, you know, people can't just take off the collar and then steal your dog, right? The pound, if the collar somehow comes loose, gets off, the pound doesn't just take your dog. They read the microchip inside your dog and go, oh, this is the person who fucking owns the dog. And if you want to go take it for a walk, a harness is so much better than a fucking collar. So, like, this to me is just red flags of someone who doesn't know how to fucking take care of a dog. His whole facade is a dog. He's got all of his emojis and everything like that are all dogs, but it's just a fucking front. It's a front for emotional manipulation, because that's all this guy is. That's all he is. I never really like this guy too much, but a lot of the times I don't really like him because of the fact that he gets unfair advantages on Twitch of when it comes to some of the things that he says. But he's obviously just a front for a lot of his shit. And the fact that he's trying to keep his dog on stream, like, the dog didn't even do anything. It just went to go get up to walk out, and you yell at it and shock it because it went to go up and walk out of the room. Like, come on, man. Free Kaya. You know what? That should be a thing. All right. I wish I was a big enough content creator, could get a trend going on Twitter. Hashtag free Kaya. That's what it should be. But I'd definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. That's going to be it from me. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.